Limmy's World of Glasgow. Wee Gary.
Every day in my school, one of the classes has got gym. After lunch, there's always some class in the hall getting gym, and in every class there's always somebody who's forgot his trainers. So I thought, wait a minute, there's a wee gap in the market here, right? I could earn myself some sweeties, right? Earn myself some pocket money. What I done is I bought a pair of trainers, dead cheap pair of trainers, only £1. Stupid wee black slip-on ones, right? But that's all you need. That's all the trainers you need. You don't need any more than that. I bought them, stuck them in my bag, and I've kept them in my bag every day since I bought them, so that I can rent them out to the dafties. Well, one day I had a wee bit of a problem on us. The bell sounded for the end of lunch, right? And that means all the classes that have got gym have got to line up at the hall. I didn't have it that day, right? But who comes running there towards us? Colin and Mark. Two of them bolting there at full speed going like that. Don't give him a line of the trainers, Gary. Give me a line of the trainers. And other ones like that. Don't give him a line of the trainers. Give me a line of the trainers. Alright, I thought, right, I've got a bit of dilemma here. The two of them get to us at the exact same time. So I couldn't make an easy decision, right? I couldn't just go like that. He was here first. There's the trainers, Mark. Or there's the trainers, Colin. So they're still at it, right? Mark's like, I don't give Colin them. Colin's like, I don't give Mark them, right? I've only got one pair of trainers. And I went like that to them. Colin, Mark, there's two ways we can go about this, right? I've got an idea. There's two ways we can go about this. Either you two can fight at it. And I don't think you want to do that, right? You should just make a fool of yourselves in front of the school. The other thing you can do, right, and it's risky, but what you can do is you can take a trainer each. The two of them look at each other and look back at me as if I've lost the plot, right? I says, right, now wait a minute, hear me out. I was like that, Mark, correct me if I'm wrong, but you've got Mrs MacArthur for gym, ain't you? He said, aye. I says, Colin, you've got Mrs Parson for gym, ain't you? He's like that, aye. I was like that, the gym gets divided into two, didn't it? Two different gym classes, right? They're like that, right, aye. I says, now listen, if you go in with no trainers, doesn't matter how much you say, oh, I've left them in the house, Mrs Patterson, or I've left them in the house, Mrs MacArthur. Doesn't matter if you say, oh, I nearly brought them, or they're not going to believe you. You've already got punny eckies for this. They'll just slap you with 500 lines, right? But see if you pull out one trainer and go like that to Mrs Patterson or Mrs MacArthur. Miss, look, I forgot a trainer. I'm trying to make an effort. I try to remember. Look, I'm not kidding you on. Look, they'll take a look at you. They'll go, right, they're not totally bullshitting. There's a trainer. They're making an effort. I can't be too hard on them. They might let you off with it. They might give you a punny ecky anyway, but you might just get away with it. He turns around. He sees the queue behind him starting to go into the gym. They're like, right, we've not got any fucking option. How much, Gary? I says 15p each. They're like, aye, bolts, only 20 pence for the pair. We'll give you £2 each. I was like, you're not just paying for the trainers, you're paying for my ideas and all, right? I'm standing here trying to sort this out for yous, right? They're getting charged for that and all. They're like, ah, right, well, fuck it, Gary, we've not got any option then, ain't we, no? Gave us 15p each, and off they went. So I go back to my class, and I'm sitting in there thinking, right, I wonder if they've got away with it. Gets to 3:30, the bell goes, I leave. I'm looking about for Mark and Colin in the playground, right? Can't see them anywhere. Starts heading up the road. Gets a horn slapped in my shoulder from behind. Turns around. Mark and Colin. I was like, ah, how'd it go, lads? They're like, ah, Gary, you're a genius, mate. It's like, you're a fucking dancer. They go, well, why? Mark's like, aye, I pulled my trainer out of Mrs MacArthur and all that, gave her the sob story. She's like, oh, well, I can see you're at least making an effort. Exactly what you said, Gary. Got away with it, just sat on the bench, just watching everybody, no bother. Colin's like, aye, Mrs Patterson, she was like, oh, don't worry about it, I do it all the time. Just try and bring a pair next time, all that. I'm like, cool, right, so give the trainers back. They gave us the trainers back. I'm like, right, good, that's that then. Couple of days later, mind their main business in the playground. Get a horn slapped on the shoulder again. Turns around, there's Martin Colin with pure skills on their faces. I'm like, how's it going, boys? They're like, we want our fucking money back, Gary. I was like, money back for what? They're like, money back for the fucking trainers. It didn't work. I was like, it fucking did work, you told us. They're like, no, it didn't work. They tells us that Mrs MacArthur and Mrs Patterson poked them out their classes. The teachers were like to them, we've just had an interesting conversation, boys. We were just telling each other about how you boys each managed to lose a trainer. And the trainer you brought in happened to be the exact same trainer. a black slip-on. What are the chances of that happening, they said. I was like that to them, oh, you're fucking kidding us. They're like, no. They're like, you got a loan of that pair of trainers off another boy in here or outside the school, you put one in each of your bags, and you try to pull the wool over our eyes. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? And they're like that, and they just pure crumbled. Ended up getting 500 fucking lines each. So it didn't work, Gary. Alright, we want our fucking money back. I was like that, no chance. Fucking no chance. The deal was, I provide you with a solution for your problem that you had at that moment. Your problem was, yous were about to go in there and get fucking Poniekis on the spot. Yous were about to go in there with no trainers. I came up with the idea, yous agreed to it, yous went in, yous got away with it, yous came out, yous gave us the trainers back, that was the fucking deal done. The two of them just pure fucking squared up to us, started coming closer like that. Gary, don't want to hear it, mate, we want our fucking money back. I was like, alright then, if you're going to fucking be like that, here, dug into my pockets, never had 30 pence on, I just had two 20 pence pieces. I went like that, slapped them down on the ground, I went, there you fucking go, there's your money with another fucking 5p each going. Two of them just picked up the money and fucking walked away. I was like that, never fucking come to me for trainers again, boys. They're like that, oh so fuck. See they two, they're never getting a linear pair of trainers off of me for the rest of their fucking life. No fucking honours in any fights, no fucking getting them out of the fucking grog pit, no fucking getting them out of pole crusher, nothing. That's them, they're on themselves now.